Hello, welcome to the Utah Resort. Today I'll be showing you what's all around and what we have planned out if you come here. So this is our entrance, our lobby. It's very nice. Over there is our hangout area. If we go up here and we go to the left, let's just go to this room. This is the basic bedroom. If you are just a normal member, you will get this bedroom. Let's close that. But if you walk over this way, over here is just a nice little area. That painting is our founder. This is the VIP room. This is the bedroom that you get when you pay a little extra, but it's just a really nice place. Look at those views of the dry desert. All right, now we'll go down. This place is just a really beautiful place. Very flush, very awesome. This is a little hangout area. Right here, this is the dining table. That's where you eat. And over here is just a little like storage area. Whenever you get here, you keep all your stuff there. Here's the patio. It has great, I think there's barking spiders. Anyways, we'll go over this way and we'll head down into the fun. Staying here costs $500 a week, but if you are VIP, it is $750. If we follow this beautiful path, you'll see that it is a path going all the way down to each event that we have planned out for any member staying at this resort. It is surrounded by
juniper trees, and these juniper trees grow in pretty good patterns. You see how they've got like a little bit of a curve to them, and they branch off, but they're more like savanna looking trees.
Alright, we'll head over this way, and this is our lookout tower, which is a natural rock formation that we added onto to make the spiral staircase to go to the top and look over the beautiful views of the Utah desert. Up at top we have this platform, and right here we have a little lookout camera that you can look out. You can look at the area, you can look at your resort that you're staying in, everything. This is a little look around. We'll head back down and we'll get to our first little station.
Our first station that we will be showing you is the Desert Survival Gardens. These gardens showcase what plant life is living in this ecosystem. First up, sagebrush. Sagebrush has small waxy leaves that help keep water from evaporating. And they're usually green. And then next up, we have juniper trees. Juniper trees, like I talked about earlier, grow deep roots so they can reach water underground, and this helps them survive. And then cacti. Cacti stores water in their thick stems and have spines instead of leaves to reduce water loss. Going over to our next zone, it's a mining cave. So instead of a gift shop, you get a mine, and like whatever you get to keep if you really like it. So we've got, for example, we've got iron, we got coal, we got diamonds, we got copper. And then going back upstairs, we'll go to our next attraction, which is the Wildlife Adventure Trail.
This is where I'll start talking. Animals in the Badlands have to deal with heat, not much water, and limited food, so they have special ways of surviving. Coyotes are predators that hunt smaller animals and help keep populations under control. This is important because it keeps the ecosystem balanced. You can see them over there. This is our little pen. Over here we have armadillos. Armadillos, even though they are common in warmer southern areas, represent burrowing animals. They dig underground to find food. They stay cool, which helps them survive extreme temperatures. And over here is our birds. Like hawks, hunt from above, so they help control populations of smaller animals. These animals affect biodiversity by keeping everything balanced. For example, If predators like coyotes disappear, smaller animals would overpopulate and eat too many animals. Animal populations usually are smaller and more spread out compared to the weather environments because there are fewer resources. All right, over here is attraction number 3.
Attraction number 3, extreme weather experience. On the left, we have more sagebrush, which are green because they are alive and they're well kept, because they were in a good environment. And on the right is dead sagebrush because they were in the desert environment and they died because of it. And this attraction shows how harsh the desert conditions can be over the course of however many years that desert's been there. And it makes plant life extremely hard and difficult to survive on these harsh deserts. The Badlands biome is mostly shaped by abiotic or non-living factors, and these include very low rainfall, usually less than 10 inches per year.
Alright, so that's pretty much what we have going for this resort. For this last one, this is just an overview. Basically, just explaining that the Badlands have low to moderate biodiversity because it's such a harsh environment, but it's also very sensitive to change. Biotic factors or living things can affect the ecosystem. For example, if plants are removed, animals lose food and shelter. If predators disappear, the food chain gets disrupted. Abiotic factors have an impact. Climate change can reduce rainfall even more, increase temperatures, making survival harder. A real example is erosion. When plants are gone, the soil can easily wear away by wind and rain, which damages the environment.